Hello, and thank you so much for joining me here today. I am Dr. Stacey Cooper, health and wellness expert at drstaceycooper.com, founder of Lifestyle Balance Solutions, creator of the Healthy Eating Blueprint and the Balance Living Academy, as well as author of the Healthy Fuels Cookbook. Thank you so much for joining me here today. Here we are on our Ask Dr. Stacey program. This is a live Q&A that I host Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:15 Eastern. So you can always feel free to join me here live, where you can connect with us right on the chat. You can join us here. Let us know where you're from. Share this with your friends, neighbors, and your family. And also ask any questions about what you would like to know about fueling your body better for better body function naturally. I am here to serve you and provide you with healthy living tips for enhanced vitality and better body function. This is our 73rd episode of Ask Dr. Stacey. Today we're going to be talking about reflection and gratitude. There's many, many things to be thankful for today. I'm going to share some of those with you today. So our previous episodes, all of them are available for you to view. You can go to our Facebook page. Lifestyle Balance Solutions is the Facebook page where you can find all of these episodes, and they're all tagged by topic. So we don't just talk about foods and how you fuel your body, although that is really important, because how you fuel your engine determines how your engine is going to run. So if you put high octane in your fuel, then you will have a supercharged engine and your body will function so much better. But we also talk about balancing all aspects of your life, because that is truly where health and wellness comes from. Whenever one area is out of balance or unbalanced, then there's always a draw or a tension and instability within your ecosystem, within your body. Your body wants to maintain homeostasis, that even keel. And when it is being drawn and pulled in different directions, when there is lack of balance, then this leads to dysfunction within the system and within the body. So we also talk about nourishing the mind with the things that you think, the things that you read, the information that you put into your mind, into your spirit, and how that affects your emotions, which then reflects in the actions that you present. And then that also relays to the energy that you're projecting outwards and how others will then respond to you. So these are some of the other things that we talk about. We also talk about the physical body and exercises that are important for balancing the body. In this day and age, we are often so dominant on one side of the body. Our jobs are often positional, and you always sit in the same way every day. You always function in the same way every day. You're always straining the same set of muscles and not utilizing other muscles the same way every day. So exercise is extremely important for balancing the body and having it function optimally in all facets. And so stretching is very important. Yoga is also another great exercise that you can do to help put balance back into the physical body. Speaking of balance, I've also done episodes in regards to the balance mechanism of the body. As we age, you do see people of older years have broad-based gait. Their balance isn't what it used to be. And the same is true for any pathway within the body. If you don't use it, you lose it. So if you're not strengthening that neurological pathway and that neurological response to balance in your physical being, then you become unbalanced, and you then go to a broad-based gait. Falls in the home are a result of this, and injury, and then declining health. So I have included the mechanism in which balance occurs and functions in the body, so that you then understand that inner functioning. And also I've provided for you tips that you can use at home and exercises that you can do to help strengthen your balance and those neurological pathways, so that you can help to regain your balance and your composure. So I do encourage you to check that out as well. Also, other things that we talk about is nourishing the mind, the body, and the spirit. So community is part of that, and positive thinking and leadership and development there as well. So as I said, you can always go to our Facebook page, Lifestyle Balance Solutions, and you can also subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can go right on YouTube and search out Dr. Stacey Cooper, and all of the previous episodes are there as well. Thank you for those of you joining in here right now as you're popping up on the screen. Welcome to Ask Dr. Stacey. Today we're going to be talking about reflection and gratitude. And These episodes, you can always view them Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:15 Eastern. That's 9:15 a.m. Pacific. And if you can't join us live, then by all means, check out the recorded episodes on the Facebook page, Lifestyle Balance Solutions, or the YouTube channel, Dr. Stacey Cooper. So today is reflection and gratitude. There's been a lot of things happening lately. Not only has it been Labor Day and return to our family schedules and school and back to regular routines, and I discussed that last week on Ask Dr. Stacey, but also today on my Facebook memory, it's kind of a funny thing how Facebook does this, but 3 years ago is when I returned back to my office after quite a dramatic injury. So I'm very, very grateful for the opportunity that that injury afforded me. And for whatever reason, it was fate, because what happened was on Mother's Day of 2014, 3 years ago, I severed my finger in the wood splitter. As you can see, I have all 10 digits fully functioning, fully operational, full sensation right to the fingertip, and everything works as it should. Now, how does a wood splitter do that? How does a wood splitter sever a finger, leave all the tendons, ligaments, nerves intact so that I still have full feeling to the tip, and no cold intolerance in the arenas because I have 3 hockey players in my family and spent a lot of time on the ice rink? How does that happen? Well, it just so happened that at that time, I was beginning to create my online business, and this opportunity enabled me to spend 24/7 if I so chose, which I didn't. I did take care of myself because I needed sleep because a lot of healing was going on. But it enabled me to be at my laptop creating my online business. If I had have been at the office at the same time, I would never have made the strides that I did in the amount of time that I had. I learned to write left-handed out of necessity because I was in a cast like this for 8 weeks, holding up my hand, protecting the area in a cast. My hand was up to my shoulder so that it didn't throb and ache. And throughout the whole thing, I didn't take any pain-killing medications. I utilized homeopathy remedies and Reiki, reflexology, adjustments, proper rest and sleep to nourish my body for healing. And it was remarkable, the healing that occurred. So I'm truly thankful for the opportunity, because that is what it was. For me, it was going to be something to slow me down, to put me in front of my laptop, to be able to create and just expand my mind, expand my vision, expand my brain by learning how to write left-handed. That truly opened up all the functioning within my brain, gets you out of your educated mind and into your creative space. So all of that happened because of a few seconds. It was either going to be the wood splitter or a fall off my horse where I broke my leg or something. It just happened to be the wood splitter. So I'm truly thankful for that opportunity. Now, as we come to present day, right here, right now, the events of this past week with, the weather in Florida and in Texas last week, friends of mine whose homes were severely damaged, beyond anything that we can comprehend here in Southern Ontario. And yet, one comment was, it's just stuff. Our family is still together. Our family is still here. Our family is rebuilding, re-energizing, regrouping. And isn't that truly something to be grateful for? So no matter what situation you're at, or where you are, or who you're with, or what you're doing, when you begin to reflect and think of even just the tiniest thing that you are grateful for or that brings you gratitude, when you start to shift this energy, it completely shifts everything around you. Because energy is give and take, push and pull, yin and yang. And when you are changing the energy that you're projecting from yourself, that changes what you're going to attract. And so positive energy gravitates to more positive. So if you want to change your situation, if you want to change where you are, if you want to change what you're doing, if you want to change what you're experiencing, then begin with the change inside and start from a place of gratitude. So one thing I will encourage you to do is to begin each and every single day with a moment when you are still in bed and you're barely awake, and maybe the alarm clock has already gone off and you've hit the snooze bar, or maybe it hasn't, maybe you've awoken on your own, and it's quiet and it's dark and it is still, remain with your eyes closed and just listen to the quietness within. And just think for a moment, what possible thing could you be grateful for? When you start thinking about things that you're grateful for, you will find that the list gets longer and longer each day, which is a wonderful feeling. But for some people, it has to start with the smallest, tiniest thing. And so the very first thing that you can be grateful for is the breath that you're taking right then, right there, in the place that you're at. Because when you're still taking breath, you are still alive, and you still have a means and a ways and a purpose and something that you can be grateful for to move forward towards. As this happens and you begin to experience more gratefulness and more gratitude, you will then begin to see more of it around you and acknowledge more of it around you and experience more of it around you. And now this begins to open things up for you, and possibilities and opportunities and experiences that you weren't experiencing before, because now they just seem to magically appear in front of you. Not really. They were always there. You just didn't choose to witness them or see them with your true eyes. So it can be certainly difficult at times to make the shift and make the change, especially if you may be feeling that you're in a very, very low place. But even in that low place, there is something to be grateful for, and that is the breath that you take. So I encourage you every single day, take a moment, even if it's just first thing, and even if it's just a fleeting moment, to give thanks for that which you do have. As you progress on this journey and you begin to appreciate more and more and show more gratitude, begin to keep a journal, write it down, because now it becomes tangible and something that you can see, something that you can hold on to, something that you can truly experience and go back to in times when you feel that there may not be anything to be grateful for. So keeping this journal, just this little log of tiny things that you are in great gratitude towards, will build upon itself, will take on a life of its own, and will grow. So even if another time you can show gratitude or experience gratitude when you're just out for a walk, anywhere that you happen to be, just walking down a street, walking down a path, walking in the forest, which I love to do, walking with my horses and spending time at the barn. All I do is take a moment and stand and open my eyes and look around me. And I am grateful for the blueness of the sky today. I am grateful to be able to hear the birds that are chirping in the trees. I am grateful for the trees that are giving me shade on a warm, sunny day, which we are experiencing here right now. I am grateful for the green grass under my feet, which also help to nourish my horses in the pasture and provide shelter and life for many little critters running about, which forms the circle of life. I'm grateful to be able to have the time to spend in the pasture with the horses. So your list can go on and on, but just start with that one little thing that you are grateful for and allow it to build, allow it to open, allow it to expand, and allow yourself to experience it. Take a deep breath, hold it for a moment, and let it all out. And feel the shift and experience the shift of energy that happens within your core being. This is the energy that I was talking about. It won't happen all at once. It won't happen in an instant, and it won't last forever. You may have to come back to it. You may have to re-engage in it. You may have to re-experience it. But trust me, the more that you take a moment to show gratitude and reflect upon those things to be grateful for, the easier it will become. The more will show up right in front of your face and right on your doorstep and right there with you, with the people around you and the new people that you will begin to experience and share with. This will bring your life forward. So just take a moment today, reflect on some things that others may be experiencing around you, like my friends in Florida who are cleaning up after the aftermath of Irma, my other friends, many in Texas and our Empowered Women's Circle, and rebuilding their homes from the water damage. And reflect on how grateful you are for where you are right now and what you're experiencing today. And share that energy with others. So as always, you can always check out more information at the website, drstaceycooper.com. And you can always connect with me directly through email, drstacey@drstaceycooper.com. Share with me any questions, comments, things that you would like to share in regards to your gratitude and your reflections that you're experiencing today, as well as things that you would like to learn about for enhancing your vitality for better body function. Send me any questions, topics you would like me to cover here on Ask Dr. Stacey, which we share on Tuesdays and Thursdays at 12:15 Eastern or 9:15 a.m. Pacific. Thank you so much for sharing your time with me today. I am grateful for that because I love to share these experiences with you. Be sure to click on the like button, share with your friends so they too can experience gratefulness and thankfulness and reflecting on their day today. Have a fabulous day, and here's to your enhanced vitality with gratefulness. Bye for now.